Hello YouTube and welcome to HeathenHacks.
Hey, hey!
Today we're going to do some unboxing, keycaps replacement, and talk about a few pros and cons that would act as a product review. So, the H key on my Corsair K70 RGB Mark II, click right here to check it out by the way, just came off, and unfortunately, according to where I bought it from, Corsair ran out of extra keycap replacements. However, according to Corsair on Reddit, they offer replacements and I just have to get in touch with their support team. But I changed my mind and have decided that I would just contact them again whenever a more serious issue has occurred. Clearly, the store where I bought my keyboard from is lying or just lazy to do the paperwork. So I just ordered some replacement keycaps. I tried to use one of the gaming keycaps for a while as well, and also a few days after recording the video, I used super glue on the broken key and everything is well and good for now. Though I think I'd still ask for some replacements or just buy a whole set of Double Shot PBT keycaps from Corsair in the near future. Let's go! So here is the HyperX Double Shot PBT pudding keycaps that I will be using for the meantime. I have ordered this last May 27 and have been using it for about 4 months now. The box is a little wrecked because it came all the way from Hong Kong since the local resellers ran out of supply due to the restrictions on products that can be transported because of the human malware. It contains 3 vacuum-sealed plastic bags where the keycaps are packed nicely. It's going to look like this when it's all installed later. This is an ANSI keyboard. I have ordered an ANSI version of the keycaps because that's what my keyboard is. And a keycap remover is also included. This right here is supposed to be the H key. Now, let's remove all the keycaps, but first, instead of turning my computer off or unplugging my keyboard, I'm going to switch to my keyboard cleaning profile so that all the keys would be inactive. Clean it up a little, and it's done. Alright, so here's a comparison between the two keycaps. To be honest, I like the font on the Corsair keycap more than the HyperX one. It's just easier to see and it looks better in my opinion. The Double Shot PBT keycap has a texturized or rougher surface compared to the OG's glossy finish though. Well, obviously, the side walls of the keycaps are different as well. And apparently, just like the HyperX one, the OG Corsair keycap is also mainly white and just have a black coating. I guess I can use my Dremel to sand it and remove the black coating and make my own pudding keycaps in the future, but nah, I don't think I have the motivation or time for that. Now let's install the keycaps. It looks like I can't use the provided 2 controls, 2 windows, 1 function key, not sure what it's called, and the spacebar due to the difference in size. So yeah, after that, here's some demo. Now for the review. Let's start with the pros. The HyperX Double Shot PBT pudding keycaps are amazing when the lights are off. It can display more vivid RGB effects because of its white body, this part right here. It acts as a diffuser and distributes the light that is coming from the LED bulb at the top of the Cherry MX switch and widen its area of effects. It's more durable than ordinary keycaps. According to WASD keyboards, PBT keycaps are highly resistant to friction, temperature, and solvents. It's also a double shot keycap, which means it is made using a method called double shot injection molding, which fuses two pieces of plastic together for a seamless and extremely durable end product. And lastly, the top part of the key has a little bit of texture, making it not as glossy and reflective as normal keycaps. Now for the cons. As I have said earlier, it looks amazing when the lights are off or when there is minimal light. However, when the lights are on, it's not as vivid anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still looks great, but it's just a little bit washed out, especially in my room because my lights are bright. The white part of the key that acts as the diffuser looks a little bit unaesthetic, especially when the lights are on. It doesn't match the color of my keyboard and it sticks out. This con is subjective though. And upon using it for a few months now, I think I'm beginning to like it. It doesn't bother me as much anymore. Lastly, the font. Again, this is subjective, but I don't like the font that much. It's too thin for my liking. I like the font on the OG Corsair keycaps more. All in all, it's really good if you don't usually turn on the lights when using your computer and if you like RGB effects. There's nothing much more to say. It's an alternative keycap set if you're not contented with the stock keycaps of your mechanical keyboard. And it works on almost all HyperX keyboards, as long as your keyboard does not use a non-standard measurement like Corsair does. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching and see you again next week. Maybe.